Have you ever stared at a task you need to do, knowing exactly what to do, yet feeling completely paralyzed, unable to take the first step? You call yourself lazy, you call yourself undisciplined. But what if I told you that procrastination is not a time management problem? It is an emotion regulation problem. In the Platform Sutra, the Sixth Patriarch Hui Neng taught, "Let the mind arise without attaching to anything." This means act, but do not cling to the fear of the outcome. Today, we explore why your brain builds a wall of awful around simple tasks, and how a single, gentle step of awareness can dissolve it entirely. Let us look at this through the lens of modern neuroscience. When you face a task that triggers discomfort, your amygdala perceives it as a threat. Not a physical threat, but an emotional one. The fear of failure, the fear of judgment, the fear of not being good enough. Your brain responds by flooding you with avoidance impulses. Psychologists call this the wall of awful. Every time you avoid the task, you add another brick. The wall grows taller, the task feels more impossible, and the cycle deepens. Willpower cannot break this wall. Willpower is a finite resource. What can dissolve it is awareness. The simple act of turning on the light and seeing the wall for what it truly is, an illusion built by fear. So how do we turn on this light when the fear feels so real and overwhelming? Stay with me until the end of this video. I will share a simple, powerful tool called the 2-minute rule. It is not about forcing yourself to work for hours. It is about making a tiny, sacred agreement with yourself that bypasses the wall of awful entirely. But first, let me share a story that will change how you see your own paralysis. Imagine a small child who wakes up in the middle of the night. The room is pitch black. The child is terrified. In the darkness, every shadow becomes a monster. The coat rack becomes a giant. The curtain becomes a ghost. The child screams, fights, and cries, trying to defeat the monsters. But no matter how hard the child fights, the monsters do not disappear. Because they were never real. They were just shadows in the dark. Then a gentle hand reaches over and flips the light switch. In an instant, the monsters vanish. The coat rack is just a coat rack. The curtain is just a curtain. The child laughs, relieved. Your procrastination is that dark room. The monsters are your fears. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of imperfection. You cannot fight them in the dark. You will exhaust yourself. But the moment you turn on the light of awareness, the moment you simply acknowledge, I am afraid, and that is okay, the monsters lose their power. The task is just a task. You are just you, and you can begin. How do you know if you are fighting monsters in the dark instead of turning on the light? 1. You spend more time thinking about the task than actually doing it. 2. You feel a physical heaviness or dread in your chest when you open your laptop. 3. You cycle between intense guilt for not starting and frantic, unsustainable bursts of work. If this is you, it is time to flip the switch. Let us practice the 2-minute rule right now. Think of one task you have been avoiding. Now make a tiny, sacred agreement with yourself. I will work on this task for exactly 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, I have full permission to stop with zero guilt. Set a timer. Begin. Do not think about finishing. Do not think about quality. Just begin. 2 minutes. That is all. You are not climbing the mountain. You are just taking one step. And here is the beautiful secret. Once you start, the wall of awful crumbles. The monsters vanish because you turned on the light. If this practice brings you relief, please save this video to return to when you feel paralyzed and share it with someone who has been fighting monsters in the dark for too long. May you find the courage to flip the switch. May your steps be gentle and your heart be light. Until we meet again, may you be free and may you be at peace.